Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with your girl Jamaican Kim. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to make a mask with the zip. So if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, and do enjoy the video. Yes guys, so I have my fabric here with me that I already cut out to do my mask. We are going to bend it in half. And we are going to cut it. So you cut along the way here. So you're going to have two sections. Section for your nose, section for your mouth. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So what you're gonna do is same thing. You're gonna stitch here first. Okay, you're gonna make sure that these parts are stitched first. The bottom part down here is stitched first. Same thing like when it's in one. We normally stitch right here first and then we go ahead and stitch the top, right? So we're going to stitch these parts up first and then we are going to stitch down here the bottom part, stitch the top part. All right guys, so I'm using my machine today, my sewing machine, but if you don't have a machine, don't worry about it. You can also use your hand to do this kind of sewing, okay? So guys, we have our top part sewed and we have our bottom part that is already sewed. See? So the next step that we're going to do is to flip it over. And we are going to iron it. Do the same thing to the top part. You're going to flip it over and iron it. I love this color material, it's very pretty. I love the pattern on it. So we have our top part up here. We have the middle section where the zip is going to go. See? So the zip is going to go in the middle right there. Alright? First we're going to iron these and we're going to come back. Okay guys, so the next step might seem a little bit technical. So you guys have to pay attention, okay? All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is have our zip and we're going to put it in half. We're going to bend it in half, right? And anywhere the middle falls, you're going to get a pen, any kind of thing like a chalk or maybe like a liner or so. I'm looking for a liner. Yes, so I have my white liner. Right, so we just bend it in half and where the middle stay, we're going to mark it. We're going to mark it at the top, we're going to mark it at the bottom, and we're going to do the same thing at the other side. Right, fold it in half and we do the same marking, top, bottom. Okay, all right, so we have the marking for the top, we have the marking for the bottom, we have the same thing at the other side. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to make sure that the middle part of your mask, the joining of your mask, matches with the mark on the zip. See, you're following with me? All right, so we are going to zip it open match it up, match up the middle part, the joining of your mask with the marking on your zip. So what we're going to do is we're just going to give it a little fold. See the amount of space, just a little bit, to get rid of the raw edges, because we want our piece to look neat, you know, right? If you want to go ahead and iron it, you can iron it to make it more easier for you, okay, to make it stay flat down, right? But I'm not going to iron mine, but you can iron yours to make it more easier for you, okay? So now you're going to place your zip any which side you want. All right, so we're working with this side, right? You're gonna place your zip, same marking here. You're gonna start from the middle. Place the middle of your mask on the middle of the zip right here on the marking, right below this part of the zip, okay? All right, so I give my fabric a little bend and I'm placing it, making sure that the middle part matches with the mark on the zip. Then we're going to use our pin. I'm using needle. Then we're going to use it and we're going to put a little pin right there to keep it in place. See that? I'm going to do the same thing. Pin it to keep it in place. Following up with me? Gonna do the same thing over this side. Let's put a little bend on it. Okay, so we are going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, following, guys, we're going to do the same thing. We are going to make sure, no, we're working with the bottom part of the zip, you know, we're not working with the top part. That's why I zip it open. Okay, so the top part, you're going to do the same thing, but we don't reach there as yet. So we are going to do the same thing down here. We make sure you start from the middle part. Make sure that your middle section is matching up with the marking on your zip. So we start from the middle, match it up. Okay, put a pin there. It's matching up, right? And you're just gonna do the same thing. Keep on bending your fabric and pinning it. Put my base stitch, my red thread. See, I did it straight across to hold my fabric and my zip in place. And now I'm just going to go ahead and take out all my pins out of it. So you just take your time, you go ahead, pull out all your pins. We're going to pull this out after we're finished sewing. Now remember, if you're using your needle and thread to sew your mask, you don't need to do all of this, okay? You just take your time and use your hand with your needle and your thread and sew your zip. Oops, I'm forgetting another one. And sew your mask down on your zip if you're using your hands to sew. But if you're using the machine, you have to do the base stitch, okay? You have to pin it and you have to do your base stitch, then remove the pins, because you cannot use the pins. You cannot sew your mask on your machine with the pins on the inside, because it will break your machine needle. So for the top part, we'll do the same thing. Bend your fabric and you place it right here. Same procedure with your pins and the same procedure with your base stitch to hold the fabric. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so I did the base stitch on the top part, as you can see here, and I've already removed my pins. So the next step is to stitch. That's how it's looking. So if you're gonna have your juice, you don't have to take off all of your mask. Only thing you have to do is zip it. Have your juice, have your snack, get some fresh hair. You don't need to take off your mask. It's a pretty cool style. It's different, it's trendy, and it's comfortable. Okay, so guys, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, leave me a comment, tell me how I did in my video, and share me out. I'll see you in my next video.